It is an honor to welcome you to Athens State University. I am Interim President Dr. Catherine Wellberg, and we are honored with your presence at today's 200th commencement celebration. The ceremony of commencement in higher education goes back 1,000 years and is an important ritual for us as it connects us with the rich heritage of the past while also opening up the horizons of our future. The history, regalia, and traditions associated with academic ceremonies can be found in your commencement program. These traditions, as well as your presence here today, represents the ties that our students have to their past and connects today's graduates to who they are now. Today, we celebrate them and look forward to seeing where they go next. At this time, please stand, if you are able, for the procession of our graduates.
Please stand or remain standing if you are able for the invocation given by Dr. Robert White, Professor of Religion. The invocation will be followed by the national anthem led by Mrs. Carissa Lovern.
So an invocation is most often seen as a prayer. Of course, you know there are many different kinds of prayer, like there's the prayer for mercy, the prayer for help, a prayer for grace. I don't know, perhaps you have prayed one or all of those prayers across your academic career at some time. And there are different ways to pray. You can pray standing up or sitting down, with your eyes closed or with your eyes open. Today we pray with our eyes open, and I hope our hearts as well. Praying with opened eyes is really the prayer of gratitude and thanksgiving, because you see it. You know, you see the moment, this moment, and you recognize it for what it is. It's a gift. It's grace. And we're grateful. So you keep your eyes open because you can see those who help you make this dream a reality. The support of family and friends, the encouragement and insight that came from faculty, staff, administrators. And so, today, with open eyes and open hearts, let us begin this ceremony with a sense of gratitude and joy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
You may be seated. At this time, I ask that you please silence all phones and other electronic devices. Welcome, honored guests, friends, family, faculty, staff, and graduates to Athens State University's spring commencement. I am Dr. Lee Vartanian, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at our university. We are here today to celebrate the accomplishments of these graduates seated here in front of me this afternoon. You are the reason we can celebrate the transformative power of education. Congratulations on achieving this milestone in your life. Along with our congratulations, we have someone else who wants to extend her congratulations and best wishes to you on this special day.
Congratulations, graduates of Athens State University. You did it. You've accomplished a major milestone that simply cannot be overlooked. As recent events in our state have shown, Resilience is a necessary skill, one that each of you have greatly displayed while earning your respective degrees. As you all prepare to take the next step in life, remember your roots. Think of your experience here and what the school has meant to you to this point, your challenges, the support of your family, the encouraging spirit of your teachers, and your ultimate accomplishment culminating here today. And then go forth and succeed. I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to ask you to pursue your careers here in Alabama. There are currently more jobs available than folks to fill them, which means we want you to prosper in Sweet Home, Alabama. Each of you has the potential to do great things and to make positive change within the world. May God continue to bless each of you and the great state of Alabama.
There are others who share your joy on this special day and who were there to support you in your journey. Your mothers and fathers, grandparents, spouses, children, brothers, sisters, and friends. If you are one of those, please stand so that we can show our appreciation to you. Anyone out there? It is also my privilege to acknowledge other very special women and men, the faculty and staff of Athens State University, who have taught, encouraged, challenged, consoled, prodded, and otherwise walked with you through your educational experience. They have modeled good scholarship for you. They have shown you the world through their disciplines, and now they are here to celebrate your success. If you're a member of the Athens State University faculty and staff, please stand. I invite you graduates to join me in recognizing their efforts on your behalf and in thanking them for leading you to this wonderful day. To help make this a special occasion to recognize your accomplishments, we are joined by several individuals from the university who are helping us during this ceremony. Please stand as I recognize you. Today's commencement marshal is Mr. Ronald Muhammad, Distinguished Assistant Professor of Professional Practice. Serving as faculty marshal is Dr. Hugh Long, Associate Professor of Drama and English. The mace bearer is Dr. Kimberly Jack, Associate Professor of English. Please join me in thanking them. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to the people on the platform today. Dr. Catherine Wellberg, Interim President of Athens State University. Dr. David Ragsdale, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Mark Reynolds, Chief Nurse and Administrator of the nursing program. Dr. Robert White, Invocator. Dr. Kevin Dupree, Announcer. Mrs. Carissa Lovern, Vocalist. Mr. Jim America, Athens State University Board of Trustees. And Mr. Matthew Banks, our commencement speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to present the Interim President of Athens State University, Dr. Catherine Wellberg.
Greetings. It is a great day at Athens State University and a very, very exciting day for our graduates. Congratulations. I am honored to share in your celebration today. Our university is beginning its 201st year of existence, and today's ceremony helps remind us of our rich history and the many inspiring people who have passed through our historic columns. Today, graduates, you become part of this rich history. Many of you may not know this, but our university is one of only 2 public upper division universities currently in operation in the United States. Many of our students are over 25 years of age, and while attending school, hold down a full-time job and often have family obligations. Another quality that many of our students have in common is that many of them are first-generation college students. They are the first in their immediate family to attend college. I would like for everyone who is or was a first-generation college student to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You will notice that several of our graduates are wearing different colored cords with their commencement regalia. These cords represent membership in particular honor societies at the university. You will also notice that some of our graduates are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. These graduates are veterans or are currently on active duty status. Would you please stand if you are wearing a red, white, and blue honor cord and help me in thanking them for their self-sacrifice and service. I would also like to ask members of our audience to stand and be recognized if you are a veteran or on active status. Thank you for your service. I would now like to recognize those undergraduate students who are graduating today with honors. To graduate cum laude with honors, a student must have a 3.5 to a 3.69 grade point average. Would those students graduating cum laude please stand to be recognized? To graduate magna cum laude with high honors, a student must have a 3.7 to a 3.89 grade point average. Would those students graduating magna cum laude please stand to be recognized? And to graduate summa cum laude with highest honors, a student must have a 3.9 to a 4.0 grade point average. Would those students graduating summa cum laude please stand to be recognized? It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Jim America to bring you greetings from the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dr. Weberman. Greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees to the graduates, to friends and family. And to the graduates, we'd like to say congratulations. You have achieved a great accomplishment in your life. As we plan the next 200 histories at Athens State University, this historical, very beautiful campus, remember us as you leave this setting. Remember what Athens State has poured into you. And we ask that you, as graduates and alumni, that you begin to think about the future of your college and the future of our university. Your support is needed as we plot our way to the next 200 years. Again, congratulations, and thank you for attending Athens State University.
Today's commencement speaker earned an associate's degree in nursing from Troy University, a bachelor's degree in nursing, a bachelor's degree in psychology, and a master's degree in nursing with a concentration in health services administration from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. He was one of 59 scholars chosen within the United States to spend time learning leadership lessons from 4 presidential libraries: the George W. Bush, the George H.W. Bush, the William J. Clinton, and the Lyndon B. Johnson Foundations, after being named a 2018 Presidential Leadership Scholar. He was also awarded the UAB School of Nursing Young Alumni Merit Award in 2013. He previously served as CEO of Merit Wealth Wesley in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, as CEO at Davis Regional Medical Center in Statesville, North Carolina, the Chief Operating Officer at Lake Norman Regional Medical Center in Mooresville, North Carolina, and Chief Operating Nursing Officer and Interim CEO at Stringfellow Memorial Hospital in Anniston, Alabama. He has been the Chief Executive Officer of Crestwood Medical Center since July of 2022. Students, honored guests, family, and friends, please welcome your commencement speaker, Mr. Matthew Banks.
Incredible introduction there. Such an honor to be here today with you. I want to thank President Wellberg, the board, and you for coming today and success in your graduation. As I got started and started thinking about what to say for commencement today, I reached out to several wonderful sources. The first academic source I looked at today was Google. And I typed in how to do a commencement speech. The second very scientific resource that I looked out to was TikTok, and there's not a lot in there either on how to do a commencement speech as well. So as any wise man would do, I sat down and I asked my wife, I said, how should I tackle today? And she gave me some wise advice as I got started. She said, tell them the truth. Tell them what's helped you. So that's what we're going to attempt to do today. Like many of you, I showed up as a non-traditional student at the age of 17 years old in an associate's degree program in nursing at Troy University in Montgomery. Being 17 years old, walking into class and looking around at my fellow classmates, I realized I was one of two gentlemen in the class, the other being a 59-year-old gentleman, retired police officer, who might smoke a little bit, and we didn't seem to have a lot in common. Ever show up at a party you didn't feel welcome at? That was me. One of my first tests in nursing school that I was single-handedly prepared to tackle and change the world was how to make an occupied bed. And for any of you non-nurses in here, that's simply changing the bed sheets with somebody else in the bed. Little to say, I single-handedly figured out how to get a colleague in nearly a chokehold with a bed sheet. This was the point in my life that I learned the lesson of humility. Over the next 20 years, almost every time I was on top of the world, humility seemed to bring me back down to the ground. Life is a lot easier being humble, and you might not lose a friend in a terrible bedsheet accident. The last 3 years in the healthcare arena, our world has really been turned upside down by the global pandemic. Never in a million years did I think our team would be taking care of friends, colleagues, physicians, and family members. Never had I seen a time in healthcare where it became so personal. There wasn't what I would call a lot of CEOing going on in the hospital during the pandemic, just really helping for whatever the situation called. Maybe that was pulling trash or helping give a bed bath or restocking supplies. So many people on our team, including myself, nearly reached their breaking point with what we went through on a daily basis after days and days upon death and tragedy in the hospital setting. But I'll tell you, not one person on our team gave up. We were resilient. Life is hard. Your next career is going to be hard. The world we live in is difficult. But I promise you, with 1 ounce of resilience, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to as well. And here's the last piece, and here's where I'll land the plane. I don't want to stop the party, the after party at Buc-ee's on the way out of here. That's a big deal. I'm stopping on my way home. But every morning I have the privilege to wake up and walk through the hospital starting about 6:30 in the morning and get to speak to nearly 1,500 people that work at Crestwood Medical Center every day. Each day I'm really amazed by the stories our team shares with me, and I really didn't plan this, but this week I had an employee reach out to me. She was a cafeteria aide and stopped to talk to me about, this was the week of the anniversary of where her son had died in a senseless murder, a senseless tragedy in her family. She went on to tell me about her son, and he was 39 and really the life of the world, and how much she missed her son, how special she was. And I just enjoyed so much hearing that experience from her. As I finished making my way on through the building, I had another employee invest in me that she's 2 months behind on her rent. And life's tough right now. And oftentimes as you traverse through the building, you hear a lot of these stories. And oftentimes these aren't things that I can fix as the hospital CEO, but they're things that I can listen to. I can talk to people with. I can say a word of prayer with them. And I can be there for them and let them know that they're part of something bigger, and the work that they do really matters. And in life, I promise you, as you go through this world, stop and listen to other people. Little things matter in this world. While sharing a little bit about my journey, I hope you can stop and reflect a little bit on humility. And I encourage you to be careful. We don't want anybody hurt with making the bed out there as I did. And really how you can accomplish anything that you want to with a touch of resilience in your life. And yes, little things do matter in life. Congratulations on the things that you've accomplished. Congratulations on your future successes and the things that you'll continue to accomplish. This has been one of my greatest honors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Banks, for your words of wisdom and encouragement. It is now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Ragsdale to the podium as we now are coming to the part of today's ceremony that we have all been waiting for.
Would the candidates for the Master of Arts degree please stand? Dr. Welberg, the candidates who stand before you today and whose names will be called have met all the requirements necessary to receive the degree Master of Arts. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend their degree be conferred.
By the authority granted me by the state of Alabama and the Athens State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassels to the left-hand side. Congratulations. Graduates, you may now be seated.
Graduates, I need to give you a few instructions before we proceed. The marshal will signal for you to stand and will lead you to the stage. You will give your card to the announcer and present your hood to Dr. Ragsdale. The photographer will take your picture as the hood is placed over your commencement robe. Afterwards, you will join the president, receive your diploma cover, and smile for the photographer again. After that, you will exit the stage and you will be photographed again in the corner to my right. You will then walk back to your seat and you will open that diploma cover and you will look inside. But do not be shocked, because in there is a welcome letter from the university president, and know that your official diploma will be mailed to you. Graduate Honor Marshal, please bring the master's degree graduates to the stage.
Cheney Lorraine Chapman. Stephen Brent Forrester. Eric Maurice Pruitt.
For the first time today, the university is recognizing graduates from the nursing program in a special pinning ceremony. Pinning has roots from the 12th century when knights who aided the sick and infirm were given a Maltese cross to wear. Today's pinning is closely tied to an award given to legendary nurse Florence Nightingale. Known as the mother of modern nursing, she was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in the 1860s by Queen Victoria for her tireless work during the Crimean War. To share this honor, Florence Nightingale presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. Soon, the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London designed and awarded a badge with a Maltese cross to all nurses as they completed their program. By 1916, the practice of nursing pinning ceremonies was standard throughout the United States and England. The badge symbolizes educated men and women who are competent to serve as a nurse to provide health care to society. Today, we pin our Bachelor of Science in Nursing registered nurse graduates with the caduceus emblem and commend them for their efforts to provide quality, evidence-based care to the patients and the families that they serve. As we are all aware, nurses are in high demand, and several of our nursing graduates were committed to work today to meet the healthcare needs of those in our area, region, and across the state. We wish that they could all have been here to help us celebrate their great accomplishments, but we will ensure that their pins and diplomas are received. Dr. Ragsdale and Dr. Reynolds, please join me for our pinning ceremony.
Would the candidates for Bachelor of Science degree in nursing please stand? Dr. Welberg, the candidates who stand before you today and whose names will be called have met all the requirements necessary to receive the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend their degree be conferred.
By the authority granted me by the state of Alabama and the Athens State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassels to the left-hand side, and congratulations. You may now be seated.
Graduates, I need to give you a few instructions before we proceed. The marshal will bring you to the stage and you will present your card to the announcer. Dr. Mark Reynolds will present your pen and the photographer will take your picture. You will receive your diploma cover from Dr. Ragsdale and proceed to the president for another photograph. You will then exit the stage and be photographed again in the corner to my right. Please proceed back to your seat. Honor Marshal, please bring the Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates to the stage.
Amberly Marie McKellar. Carrie Leanne Truesdale.
Would the candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand? Dr. Welberg, the candidates who stand before you today and whose names will be called have met all the requirements necessary to receive the degree Bachelor of Arts, or the Bachelor of Fine Arts, or the Bachelor of Science. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend their degree be conferred.
By the authority granted me by the state of Alabama and the Athens State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassels to the left-hand side, and congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated.
Graduates, I need to give you a few instructions before we proceed. The honor marshal will signal for your row to stand and will lead you to the stage one row at a time. You will give your card to the announcer and then join your dean to accept your diploma cover. And again, do not be alarmed. Everyone's diploma cover, which is yours to take home, includes a congratulatory letter from the university president. Your official diploma will be mailed to you. Afterwards, you will join the president and smile for the photographer. After that, you will exit the stage and you will be photographed again in the corner to my right. And then please proceed back to your seat. Will the honor marshal please bring forward the first row of newly recognized graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences to receive diplomas?
Amy Elizabeth Bogle. Laura Lee Brink. Macy Simmons Childers. Alicia Simone Clark Mays. Jewel Marie Corson. Caitlin Brooke Crane. Tanner Allen Dowdy. Victoria Dunaway. Ashlyn Macaulay Dozier Elmore. Dylan Blake Finch. Gabrielle Faith Float. Kenneth Lamar Gorey. Alexander Grislov. Summer Grace Hall. Avery Kate Hallmark. Savannah Claire Hallmark. Devin Lynn Hardy. Notoris Lachelle Harris. Cade Thomas Hendrickson. Drew Alexander Hetler. Jonathan Dale Hicks. Caitlin Ann Hicks. Allison Carissa Holmes. Caleb Stephen Hollowman. Courtney Michelle Howell. Peyton Crystalline Hudson. Carmen Carolina Hurtado. Bailey Fincher Johnson. Lainey Parker Keller. Abby Grace Kelly. Kristen Haley Jefferson. Flor de Maria Jimenez. John Nicholas Jordan. Alandra Krell. Tony Khalil Gonzalez. Laura Brooke Magnuson. Scott D. Mila. Tarina Hope Gonzalez Mann. Lauren Elizabeth McBride. Katie Elizabeth McCarver. Olivia McCreelis. Anna Grace Murphy. Rebecca Nicole Morris. Laura Alexandria Moyers. Rose M. Myrick. Madeline McMillan Nix. Kaylee Grace Perry. Maria Sierra Pipkins. Antonio Potter. Michael Allen Prescott. Tanner Heath Ridgway. Tiara Desiree Samuels. Anna Lynn Shrimpshire. Benjamin George Shepard. Codley James Robert Sivley. Cody James Robert Sivley. Brittany Nicole Stanley. Amber Victoria Stone. Charles Duane Terrence. Crystal June Ricks Terry. Katie Ann Terry. Zoni Thompson. Kaylee Elizabeth Townsend. Tasha Brianne Tuck. Angie Dalton Vodacek. Callie Morrow Wallace. Amara Jalen Wassey. Madeline Darcy Williams. Fantasia Karen Wood. Sydney Kate Zachary.
All of our students contribute to the growth and success of this university, and we hope you are as proud of us as we are of you. As of today, you are the newest members of the Athens State University Alumni Association, and we are providing you a one-year membership to encourage you to stay in contact with us so that you can learn about all of the wonderful things that we're doing, and we can know what you are doing as well. After the ceremony, I invite all of you to join us in the Sandridge Student Center Ballroom for a reception to honor these graduates. There will be many opportunities for photos in the ballroom and anywhere else on our beautiful historic campus, and the weather seems to be cooperating with us today. So take advantage of that to have some of the photos taken in front of our historic buildings. Following the benediction, I would ask family and friends to remain at their seats until all graduates, faculty, and platform party have recessed. You may then follow them to the reception. Graduates, please stand. At this time, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2023 for the College of Arts and Sciences. Would everyone please stand if you are able and join in singing the alma mater, which is printed on the back of your program, led by Mrs. Carissa Lavorne, and remain standing for the benediction led by Dr. White.
On Alabama's northern border, reared against the sky, proudly stands our alma mater as the years roll by. Alma mater, conquer and prevail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, Athens State, all hail. Through the years we've learned to love you, and we sing your praise for the pleasure you have shown us through our college days. Onward ever be our watchword, may we never fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater,
Well, again, congratulations. I know that, so you've already been awarded the degree, but there is one additional question in the form of a benediction that I want to leave you with. It's one of my favorite questions. It comes from a poet by the name of Mary Oliver in her poem, The Summer Day. She asks this: tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Well, I know you thought you were through with the questions, but I believe that to be a good question, not just for this day, but for every day of life, a reminder that life is wild and precious. It's a gift, right, to be cherished by all of us, to be celebrated. So may you, graduates, may you find your purpose and passion in the work that you do, and may it bring you great joy. May you use your gifts in a way that makes a difference in the world. May you live deeply and authentically into the fullness of your own life. May you find wisdom and courage for the journey. May you remember that you are a part of community, the Athens State University community, that is always rooting for you and cheering you on. May you, my friends, make the most of your one wild and precious life. So live your life. Don't let fear or intimidation hold you back. Take the chance. Make your mistakes. Learn from them. Grow. Evolve. Be inspired. Rise up and become more than you presently are. Godspeed along the way. Blessing and grace for each one of you.